Hello friends, it is Mrs. P. Happy Thursday. It is 4:30. I came home, oh, I got something on my finger. I came home from school after a long day. We had meetings all day yesterday, and then today more meetings and cum folders and all the end of the year stuff. We did squeeze in a retirement party for one of our EC teachers. Bless her, she's worked like 35 years in education. Good one gone, but she deserves it. So anyway, we are here to do my cash stuffing. I have my wallet. I'm going to start out with change. My husband made sure that he said, he's asked me every day this week, have you showed him the change? Have you showed him the change? All right, so this is our regular change jar. Okay, this is the one I saved from our wallet. And this is my husband's extra change. One of his hobbies is metal detecting. And he has been obsessed. Apparently there's a new software program or something that helps find change. And every day he says, I found $2.81. I found, $3.62, like all that. And then he cleans it really good with this machine that he has. And so he is contributing to our change jar. I didn't want to mix it with the wallet change, but I think I am going to cash all of this in before the beach and use it for vacation. So anyway, that is that. So let's go ahead and put in, we don't have a whole lot of change this week. I didn't spend a whole lot. I only made a few transactions where I needed change, and actually one of them was on our prescriptions, and the change, it was like $5 and a penny or a couple pennies, and I was just going to get all of that change back. And the lady says, oh, no, that's okay. We have, pennies in here. I'll just throw it in there for you. So anyway, I didn't get the change from that. So that is the change. Now let's look for our dollars. I know I have a dollars in a few envelopes. I have quite a few in the grocery one because I checked out twice on the same day because I forgot to get a green pepper. But we have $5 in groceries. There's a D-Buck, and there's a D-Buck. So two D-Bucks, so we've got $3 there. Nothing in dogs. Whoops. Household has $2. L and E, okay. I know I have some dollars. 2. There's a D-Buck and an F-Buck. Okay. And that's all. I just round up on gas. And I don't take my dollars. Okay. So we've got 3 D-Bucks for the niece and nephew. And let's count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And those will be going into my mini Mondays now. Because, as, who was it? Was it Jen at Teach Save Travel says, my money, my decisions, my money. I don't remember. I don't even remember if it was her, but somebody I watched recently. I am going to put on some Sort Quick. I'm not going to count my money. But these 20s that I got from the bank today, these are brand new. Look at that. They're beautiful. They're even in sequential order with the serial number. Oh, I just love that. One day, and this is story time. One day I was at the grocery store and I was getting change back, and the cashier was counting the dollars back to me, and one of the dollar bills was crisp, brand new dollar bill. She literally wadded it up in her hand before handing it to me, and it made my heart sink. And she says, don't you hate brand new bills? She says, you can't ever grab a hold of them. She says, so I always wad them up first, and then you can, then you can handle them better. And all I could think is that brand new crispy bill has been destroyed. All right, so for groceries, I am going to pull out our leftover grocery money. We did, even going down on groceries, we still had $25, $30. And I think what I'm going to do with the leftover grocery money, I'm still funding us grocery money even when we're at the beach, but I think I'm going to take the grocery money and the Sam's money to the beach and use all of that for beach meals. If you're like me, I spend more on food at the beach than I would in a normal week at home because we kind of splurge on things we wouldn't normally buy. So, and lots of waters and drinks and stuff because, you know, you're at the beach. All right, so let's go ahead and put $125 in groceries. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 120 and 125. All right, so 125 in very fresh, crisp bills there. Even that 5 feels good. All right, Millie and Kiki, that's our pets, and they're going to get 20 this week. Why did I put, okay, I just put that in the wrong place. Okay, I'm confusing myself. All right, so they get 20. We are taking the dog to the beach, but the kitty cat is staying home, and my father-in-law is going to come over every day and feed her and take care of her. So 20, 40, 65, 70 for pets. Cats don't travel well. We have tried taking her on a trip with us before, and that didn't end well. All right, household is going to get 15. It's got 20, so 10, 15. The only thing I see us needing for household, like in the next little bit, is toilet paper. But we still have a couple rolls left. Or like, you know, we have like this toilet paper holder in each of our bathrooms. We've got 2 bathrooms and they're full. So when I get like, when those are full and the pack is gone, that's when I feel like I need to buy more toilet paper. Mr. P gets 30. Mrs. P, I get 50, 20, 40, 50. I did tell my daughter that I would pay to get us manis and petties for the beach, and I'm not even sure if I have enough for that. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70. Yeah, that should be enough. Because like on our toes, we just get the regular polish. We don't get gel polish. All right, Miss P, she gets 15. So 10 and a 5. All right, so that is 10, 20, 35, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. So she's almost got $50. Gas, we get 60, 20, 40, 60, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 35, 135. And eating out, we are getting eating out money this week because it's my husband's birthday weekend, and he's been trying to call it his birthday week. And I'm like, no, we do not do that around here. Nope, nope, nope. You get a birthday weekend, and that's it. All right, and back to the bank. We don't have anything going back to the bank. All right, so that is all in my wallet. All right, next is our sinking fund binder. And hair and nails gets 20. I think I have an appointment next week. I'll have to look at my calendar. 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 55. 155. My hair appointment is around $90, and that includes the tip. So I can use this money if I need additional money for the pedicure. I'll pay for my own, but if I need extra for my daughter, I'll pull it from here. Medicine. This is for over-the-counter and prescriptions. It's a 20, so it has 60 in it. Sporting events. I am just saving up now for the fall sports and for our season, like annual passes. Let's see here. It's going to get 20. So now it has 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. Wait, that doesn't seem right. 110. So I've messed something up. Because it should just have 100. No, I put 20. Okay, never mind. Don't listen to me. 110 is right. I didn't put $10. I put in 20. So that is right. So 110. Sam's Club gets the rest of the cash from the groceries. Let's see here. So 20 and the 5s go back here. All right, so in the Sam's Club envelope, we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 10, 25, 35. 235. And there is a Sam's Club at the beach where we're going, and it's really close to where we're camping. Not that we would buy in bulk while we're there, but some things that are good to get at Sam's Club is like produce and things like that. Maybe some like burgers, like already patted out hamburger patties or whatever. So we might stop by there for some things. All right, pool and hot tub. It's going to get 20. I keep forgetting because I've changed my amounts several times. So that's going to be 60 in there now. And we are sitting pretty good right now on chemicals and things for the hot tub and pool. All right. Nothing for garbage pickup. Nothing for yearly subs. Propane gets $5. I just noticed that I have the wrong cash stuffing sheet in front of me. I will be right back because something's wrong with this. Okay, I'm back. I did have the wrong one, but everything, I haven't messed anything up yet, but I would have if I had continued on with it. All right, so where am I? Propane, it gets 5. Did I put 5 in there? No. Okay, somebody told me that I messed this up last week, and I forgot to go back and fix it. So this was supposed to be 70, but it's supposed to be 75 this week. So $5 going in. All right. 20, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75. I probably counted it wrong. I'm not sure. You guys are so much better at noticing things like that. Because when I'm filming, sometimes even when I'm going back and watching my video, like to edit or whatever, like things that had come out of my mouth, I'm like, I do not remember saying it that way. It's so weird how your brain works. All right, school supplies is going to get 10. And I need to condense this. I think I said that last week. All right, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 in school supplies. I'm very happy with that amount. We haven't had that saved up for school supplies in a while. I did see that some of the budgeting community have done like a back to school collaboration. And I really want to do that, but I just don't know if I have the funds to, because I've only been doing $10 a week, and that wouldn't be fun to play with. But I'm like trying to figure out something. All right, vet is going to get 20. All right, and I still didn't make an appointment for the dog. I need to do that. All right, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 25. All right, so 225, which is nice. I think her last appointment was right around $200 just for her vaccinations and stuff. So, car tags gets 10. I think I'm going to pull some money out of this to cover my driver's license. I had to get the real ID. I do not have a passport. And so I needed my real ID to travel to Washington when me and my daughter go this summer. And it was like $16, I think, that is what they charged. So I think I'm going to pull that out of car tags to cover that. I just used my debit card. I just did it yesterday. And ladies, if you haven't got your real ID and you need it, just an FYI before you go, you need your marriage license, which we've been married for, it'll be 28 years on the 15th of June. And I had not even thought about that marriage license since I changed my Social Security card. So when the guy told me that, I had to make 2 trips because I did not have my marriage license. All right, car maintenance is going to get $100, and I've not updated this, but guys, I dipped into it because my husband, the brakes on the truck started squeaking, and so he had our mechanic look at them, at the brakes, because we're going to be pulling a camper with that in a week or so. And he said, you have the original brakes on the truck. So my father-in-law bought the truck in 2017, brand new, right? Straight off the lot. And the brakes have never been changed. Is that not the craziest thing? All right, so so the tires may have to wait until after the vacation. I mean, they're good enough to go. But, you know, you just want to make sure everything's perfect. But 480 minus 260. So minus 260, because that's how much the brakes were. Now we're back down to 220. But I am adding $100 today. So 20. Oh, my goodness. But hang on. I'll be right back. I didn't get all my 20s. Okay, I'm back. When I looked at that sheet, the sheet that I thought was the right sheet, it had less 20s on it than the new sheet did, one less 20. And so I put the 20 back in my, not in my wallet, but in my purse to take back to the bank, because I was like, I accidentally got too much. But no, I got the right amount. I just had the wrong sheet looking at it before I started this video. So $100 is going in here for tires, and now we're at $320 instead of it should be $580 right now. But you know, brakes are important when you're carrying a camper. I couldn't believe that those were the original brakes on it. All right, home maintenance is going to get $10. So we have $200 in the high yield savings account, and I'm adding 10. So we've got 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60. So 360. Okay. All right. So we're done in here. Okay. Get this out of the way. All right. In here, I need to put in my J&D bucks. So I'm adding $3 more to this. So let's see here. We got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. $14 in my J&D bucks. We are having a cookout this weekend for my husband's birthday at the house, and so I get to see my nephew and my niece, and I am so excited. All right, so now we get into our binder for the savings challenges. Okay, let me fix this. All right, debt doesn't get anything. Randomizer is going to get $50, and that's going to be 2 10s, 5 5s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So $50 in there. All right, senior year gets a 10. Vacation gets 50. So 2. I don't know why I did it this way, because I did not need to do it this way, because we don't play individual challenges. But it was late when I was making my cash planning sheet, so just bear with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. I could have done that in 2 20s and a 10, but here we are. All right. So health is going to get 30 this week, and that's going to be 5 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 5 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I might do? Is I might condense this and condense some of my other, or like fix some of my other binders, or I don't know, maybe even get into my groceries and just use smaller bills for the grocery category. That's fine. Summer savings, no. Christmas gets 40. 1 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fives and 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, wedding. Wedding gets 25, and that's going to be a 10. Why do I have extra 10s? Did I look at that? Oh, you guys, I've messed everything up. I looked at that other sheet for all of my cash that I got out of the bank. Y'all, all right. Once again, I'll be right back. Okay, so there's no fixing my mistake other than I can do this. For vacation, I'm going to buy back some of these 5s because that's what I really need the most of. So, this is real life mistakes here, guys. And this happens some. Actually, you know what? 5 ones and another 10. So vacation still got the 50. All right. So let me go. Where was I at? Christmas is okay. Wedding. All right. So we already have this mini Monday in wedding. So I'm going to add in 110, 5 fives, 2 fives. I still have a lot of 5s. 110. This is a mess. I am so sorry. Oh, what have I done? Okay, so 20 and then 5 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna have to probably go back to the bank and put some money in there. I was like, I'm getting the wrong amounts. All right, mini Monday. It gets 6 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Whoops, upside down. Oh, and Mini Monday also gets these 6 ones. I almost forgot to put those in there. All right. And then YouTube Hop, which is Village Hop now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so we have quite a bit of money that needs to go back to the bank. I really messed up. You know, and I even dated. Let me show you my cash planning from last week. It has the date. I write the date on the top, but I didn't write the date on the new one. So here's the new one that I did. And yeah, I looked at the wrong one. So let's see how much is going back to the bank. 20. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $78. Well, that's nice because that's just extra money for our bank account. Because we will be missing that if I don't put it back in. All right, friends, this was a terrible mess up video, but that's just how it goes sometimes. If you are new, I am sorry, but welcome to Mrs. P's channel. You guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to get off here so actually, this is Thursday. I'm actually going to go grocery shopping as soon as I get this video uploaded. So, you know, 'tis the summertime. We eat late. All right. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.